Reddy, Principal, University College of Science, Professor B. Shankar, Head Department of Mathematics, Professor L. Anand Babu, Chairman BOS in Mathematics, Professor Moizuddin, Chairman BOS in Computer Science, and Dr. N. Kishan, Organizing Secretary of this function, distinguished invited speakers, delegates, Professor N. Gopal Reddy Garu, Professor Ramurthy Garu, and students, my dear friends. Very good morning and warm welcome to all of you. On behalf of staff, students, research scholars of Department of Mathematics, and in my own behalf, I request Professor S. Satyanarayana Garu, Honorable Vice Chancellor, and the Chief Guest of this function to come on to the dais and ask questions. Thank you, sir. I request Professor Rangamma Madam to present bouquet to our Honorable Vice Chancellor. I request Professor Madhu Satyanarayana Reddy Garu. I request Professor B. Dharma Garu to present a bouquet to our head of the department. I request Professor L. Anand Babu, Chairman Board of Studies in Mathematics and focal point of this function, to come on to the dais and occupy the chair. I request P. Rajareddy Garu, PBIT, to present a bouquet to Anand Babu. Anand Babu, sir. Now I request Professor Moizuddin and occupy the chair. I request Professor K. Garu to present a bouquet to Moizuddin. I request my friend Dr. N. Kishan, Organizing Secretary of this function, to come on to the dais and occupy the chair. I request Dr. B. Surendra Reddy Garu to present a bouquet to Dr. N. Now I call University College of Science to preside over the function and conduct the proceedings. Thank you, one and all.
Now we are going to have prayer with B. Shivani and her group.
Array of luminaries on the dais, and my dear colleagues and student friends of the dais, a very good morning to you all. It gives me uncountably infinite pleasure, and I myself feel honored to introduce the honorable guests on the dais to the august gathering on the occasion of one-day seminar on mathematical modeling in fluid mechanics, which is being organized in honor of Professor L. Anand Babu on his superannuation today. A discerning personality, an authority in inorganic chemistry, a man with the superabundance of good qualities, our beloved Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor S. Satyanarayana Garu. On behalf of the Department of Mathematics, we express our heartfelt gratitude for considering to our request to be the chief guest on the occasion, despite your busy schedule. Sir, we feel honored with your gracious presence. Professor S. Satyanarayana hails from a small, tiny village, Yanambai, near Palvancha, which is situated in the neighborhoods of a beautiful, serene, calm, quiet river Kinnerasani, Khammam district. Very keen on studies right from childhood. He worked hard and completed his early education and collegiate education in Kottagudem, Khammam district. After completion of his collegiate education, he entered the historic Usmania University for his postgraduate studies and received his MSc Inorganic Chemistry from the Nizam College. He then pursued his research work at the same university and obtained his PhD degree in Inorganic Chemistry. The university has embedded him into the chemistry department in 1983 and made him Professor of Chemistry in the year 1998. An inspiring personality, Professor S. Satyanarayana Garu has the ability of maintaining dynamic equilibrium between the two opposite areas, research and administration. This is the rarest of the rare qualities that one can possess. The sequence of achievements which run ad infinitum prove this. His research achievements include 100 published papers in the national and international journals of high repute and produced 19 PhDs and 2 MPhils. Undertook 6 research projects funded by various agencies. He has served the university in various capacities and made his mark of impression. These include Joint Director, Academic Audit Cell, Usmania University for 2 years from 2000 to 2002. Monitored aided and unaided colleges, including MBA, MC and B.Ed colleges for their quality for about 2 years. Directorate of Admissions, Usmania University for 4 years from 2002 to 2006. Principal Nizam College, Usmania University for 3 years from 2006 to 2009. And then left for Rajiv Gandhi University for Knowledge and Technologies as the registrar for 2 years from 2009 to 2011. A person who is acceptable to all and accessible to all, becoming the leader of this great 93-year young historic university is not at all surprising. Hygroscopic by nature with the high energy levels, Professor S. Satyanarayana, who is capable of absorbing good qualities from his great ancestors like Professor T. Navneetra Garu, we are sure that this great university is going to witness phenomenal growth in all dimensions in the coming years under his leadership. Sir, we thank you once again for your bioluminescence presence, added color and fragrance to this event. Thank you, sir. Now it's my pleasant duty to introduce our Principal, University College of Science story. It gives me an immense pleasure to introduce our beloved Principal, University College of Science President of today's function, Professor Maddi S.N. Reddy Garu, to the audience. An amicable, appealing personality, Professor Maddi S.N. Reddy belongs to the Department of Chemistry, Usmania University. Multifaceted personality, Professor Maddi S.N. Reddy is known for his teaching and keeps more than 2 decades of vast experience behind him. An able administrator, Professor Maddi S.N. Reddy served Usmania University in several capacities to the best of his abilities and to the satisfaction of both the student community and administration. A very good researcher, Professor Maddi S.N. Reddy has published more than 50 research articles and in the journals of high repute, both national and international, and produced several PhDs. Professor Maddi S.N. Reddy served the university in various positions which include Principal, University PG College, Biknoor, Nizamabad District, Chief Warden, Usmania University, Director PG Courses at Districts OU. Presently, Presently, he is holding the principalship of First University College of Science, Superannuation State. His current areas of interest include various branches of inorganic chemistry. Approachable yet tough personality, Professor Madhya S. N. Reddy, presently heading University College of Science OU in the capacity of principal. Sir, we are all thankful to you for your acceptance to grace the occasion. It gives me utmost pleasure to speak about Professor L. Anand Babu, an appealing, adoring personality who is attaining his superannuation today. The focal point of today's ceremony, ever smiling, emotional, Professor L. Anand Babu hails from Shankarpalli, RR district. Having completed his collegiate education at Vikarabad, he joined the University for PG studies and obtained his MSc Applied Mathematics with distinction. He puts in a rich and vast teaching and research experience of about 30 years. As a prolific researcher, Professor L. Anand Babu has produced 10 PhDs and 5 MPhils. He has co-authored several books and has published more than 30 articles in the national and international journals. He is listed as one of the members in the contemporary who is who of the American Biographical Institute, and Professor N. Anand Babu extended his services in various capacities. In fact, to the AP Society for Mathematical Sciences, and is also a member of Indian Academy of Mathematics. He is on the list of editors for several journals. Professor L. Anand Babu contributed enormously in the capacity of Chairperson, Board of Studies in Mathematics, and in the capacity of Coordinator UGC courses DRS programs. He is responsible for some of the changes in the curricula at the PG level. With the superannuation of Professor L. Anand Babu, the department is losing a good teacher and a researcher. Personally, it's a great loss to me too. Thank you so much.
Now lighting the lamp program.
Chancellor Professor S. Anand Garu, Principal Professor Madhya Reddy Garu, and Chairman of Mathematics and Computer Science, Professor L. Anand Babu and Professor Muhammad Mohiduddin, and dear my colleagues from the department and from the university and student friends, a very warm welcome to you all for the great seminar on eve of Professor L. Anand Babu's superannuation. Department of Mathematics is one of the few departments initiated at the time of inception of Osmania University, specialized in many areas of mathematics and applied mathematics and computer science. In recognition of its teaching and research activities, UGC has awarded Department Research Support, that is DRS, Phase 2 for the period 2000-2005, Courses Program for the period 2002 to 2007, and DRS Phase 3 for the period 2007 to 2012, and DPT project recently. Apart from these projects, I feel very happy to inform you to our Honorable Vice Chancellor that from these projects, more than half a dozen of students from the Department of Mathematics qualified CSIR examination and doing research under various supervisors. And very good news to the department as well as to the university that whoever pursuing CSR fellowship they all got selected for the degree college lecturers, sir. I request Vice Chancellor, sir, please do wish them by giving a small bouquet to each of the candidates, and that I will read the names who are selected for the degree college lecturers. Srinivas Reddy, please come onto the dais. Srinivas Reddy. Vijay Bhaskar Reddy. Arun Kumar. Arun Kumar. Arun Kumar. B. Prabhakar. Yadaya. Narasimha Rao. Thank you very much, sir. The main object of the seminar. The proposed GATE seminar is being organized in the Department of Mathematics by the research scholars and faculty of the department and student friends on aim of superannuation of Professor L. Anand Babu, aims to bring together the researchers working in the fields of mathematics modeling in fluid mechanics. Invited talks by the eminent distinguished professors and scientists drawn from various parts, particularly Professor I.S. Vakumara, Distinguished International Professor from Bangalore University, Professor Srinath from SV University, great researcher in fluid mechanics, and Dr. Srivastava, great scientist from Department of Research and Development Organization, that is DRDO, are being arranged for this seminar, sir. Once again, a great welcome, warm welcome to the department for the seminar, to this August gathering. Sir, the department is, I'm requesting Vice Chancellor, sir, the department is losing senior faculty every year, which is facing very much difficult to run the department. Sir, I am very much kind help if you please speed up of the advertisement to filling the post, so that we definitely do the needful of the department, and whatever expectations from the department to you, sir, we will definitely fulfill of that. So please take this objective from our side, sir. Once again, a great warm welcome to you all, and once again, I am very much thankful to the organizing committee for giving this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shankar. Yeah, you are so enterprising. Make use of every chance representing the Vice Chancellor. So now Dr. Kishan, Organizing Secretary of this program, will narrate about it.
So good morning all of you, respected dignitaries on the dais, the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor S. Satyanarayana Garu, the great Usmania University, and our Principal, Professor Madhi Satyanarayana Reddy Garu, and our young dynamic Head of the Department, Professor B. Shankar, and our teacher and Senior Professor who is going to retire, and guest of honor today, Professor L. Anand Babu, and Senior Professor L. Moizuddin Sir, Chairman, Board of Studies, Computer Science, and the dignitaries of the dais. So our senior professors, Professor Narasimha Reddy, Gopal Reddy Garu, and Ramurthy Garu, and other colleagues from the various places, and the Professor Srinath Garu from SC University, and the other delegates who have come for to attend the conference all over the state, and other students and my colleagues, my friends. So we know this conference is conducting mainly on the honor of the Professor L. Anand Babu, who is retiring, after completion of his service, served for the many years for the Usmania University in various capacities. Today, that is 30th November 2011. The main concentration of the department, the focus on the topic is the mathematical modeling in fluid mechanics, and this conference is conducted by the main initiation of the department head and other colleagues, and particularly the student of Professor Anand Babu. In particular, the research scholars Raj Reddy and Srinivas Rao, who are working in engineering college, who is completed with their degrees under Professor Anand Babu. So generally, I will brief the conference. Generally, virtually every phenomena in nature, whether it is in a biological, geological or mechanical or whatever it may be, all must be, when we want to describe, all must be follow the laws of physics. What is the laws of physics? Physical laws are statements in terms of various concepts which have been found to be true through many years of experimental observations. So with the experimental observations, what are the physical laws are derived or having? All the physical laws are must obey the natural phenomena. So when we can have to this, all the phenomena are whatever the following the natural laws of physics, this must obey the equations, whether it is algebraical equations or whether it is a differential equation or whether it is a integral differential equation. These, all the physical laws arising into the differential equations or algebraical equations or integral equations are which are having the many applications, and in the particular we can have in the mathematical aspects, so all the people will look into the mathematics in the two ways. One, whatever the problems are arising in the scientific and engineering, whatever it may be, we have to make a model for the physical laws, the one objective of the mathematician, and another one is how to solve the given mathematical problem. To see in this aspect, we have seen that one aspect is making a mathematical model for physical laws, and another one is how to solve the given mathematical model problem. Problem is which is the physical laws converted into the mathematical equations. And basically we have a theoretical aspects. One is developed by the lemmas or assumptions. Other aspect is applied oriented, wherever we have to get the solutions or obtain the mathematical equations or in the scientific field. Now today this conference is the mathematical seminar on mathematical modeling in a fluid dynamics. The department having the thrust area in a fluid dynamics. Many research supervisors are there and researchers are going in a fluid dynamics particularly. We have for the department the DRS for fluid dynamics, and second phase is continuing, and for which we have called the many people. We have drawn personalities of high reputations in the area to deliver the lectures and the seminar. The personalities include Professor I.S. Shivakumara, is a former head chairman, Bangalore University, and there is an internationally famous fluid dynamics research center is there, for which he is a emeritus professor for that center. Professor I.S. Shivakumara, who delivers a talk on natural convection in porous media using a LTNE model. And another important guest speaker is Professor S.P. Seshagiri Rao Garu. He is a former Department of Geophysics, Usmania University. Basically, he is a mathematician, but he has worked in the Geophysics department and he is retired. And he is also a supervisor of the Professor Anand Babu. Professor Anand Babu is completed his PhD under Professor S.P. Seshagiri Rao on potential field theory. And another guest is Professor Srinath Garu. Is a senior professor from SV University. He has many publications. He has completed many PhDs under his supervision, and he is also working in the fluid dynamics in multi-dimension. In fluid dynamics also we have many types, and heat transfer, biomechanics, biofluids, porous media, like many topics are there. He is doing research in many multi-dimensional in a particular fluid dynamics. He will give a talk today afternoon. And another scientist, Dr. B. Srivastava, he is a scientist here, DRDO, Hyderabad. He will give a talk on multi-physics based TBC life model. modeling and prediction in aero engine components using FEM. FEM means finite element method. So these are the today's topics we are going to cover in the seminar. So I think these are the eminent persons are attending and giving their lectures, and this will be useful for the research scholars and those who are working in the particular area, and this is also enhance the other people and students which is not also the same area also. They will enhance, they will enlighten with this talk, and it can be also useful. After this seminar, I think you may have little bit the enhancement of your thinking and knowledge, I think. With this, I thank all the guests who have accepted this investigation and for the cooperation of the conference. Thank you, sir.
Some subject background. Very kind. Now I request Professor L. Anand Babu to address.
Dignitaries of the dais, Professor S. Satyanarayana Garu, my Honorable Vice Chancellor of Superannuation, Professor Madhi S. N. Reddy Garu, Principal, University College of Science, Professor D. Shankar, Head Department of Mathematics, Professor M. Moizuddin, Chairman, Board of Studies in Computer Science, Dr. N. Kishan, Organizing Secretary for this today's conference, and of the rest, Professor Gopal Reddy Garu, Narasimha Reddy Garu, Ramurthy Garu, and Dr. Srinivas from Ambedkar Open University, and distinguished speakers, Professor S. Srinath Garu from S. University, and Professor Shivakumar is also there in head chamber now, already arrived, and also Srivastava, S. Srivastava from DRDO, who happens to be a student of this department, who is going to deliver this afternoon's address, and distinguished colleagues and research scholars and my dear students. First, I would like to thank the department and the organizing committee for sponsoring this one-day mathematical modeling in fluid dynamics. So I never expected that within a short time they are going to make arrangements. Hardly 10, 12 days back they decided to have. I said no, but my students and head, they forced me to accept this honor. I don't know whether I deserve this honor or not. First of all, I would like to give a brief introduction about my research. So when I joined as a junior research fellow in the department of geophysics, and it is UGC project. They used to pay me 400 rupees per month, and it was principal investigator was Professor S.V. Sheshgiravar. So after 2 years, he accepted to give guidance to guide for PhD, and I registered on flow-through porous medium using finite element method. So at the time, computer facility was not available. When I met some specialist in finite element method, they said it is not possible. If you have money, you can go ahead. Otherwise, it is not possible. Then I shifted to potential field theory. Of course, then I successfully completed my research in the area of fluid potential field theory. And then I shifted to this fluid mechanics and also magnetohydrodynamics in the field of magneto. And see, the reason behind shifting to fluid mechanics and magnetohydrodynamics is one reason there. And one of my colleagues, students, my students' supervisor away from Hyderabad, and his thesis was rejected because of some problems. So the supervisor who was away from Hyderabad assigned the job, and finally with the help of Dr. N. Kishan, I could land into this area. And finally, I try to develop some of the concepts in fluid dynamics and magnetohydrodynamics. And then I started taking up the assignment slowly and completed successfully some of the PhDs and MPhils, and a few more students are there who are there to work with me, and they are yet to start. And it takes another 2 to 3 years of time to complete all assignments which I have taken. And because our VC is busy with some other schedule, I would like to wind up. So one more thing, I would like to thank all my colleagues. I would like to take this platform to thank all my colleagues, senior colleagues, and also they are supposed to be junior colleagues, but I never treated them as junior colleagues. And also I am fortunate to present departmental profile during NAC committee visit, because at the time our head on foreign assignment, so I was happy to be that opportunity given by Professor Narasimha Garu. So really during that period, Professor K. Satyanarayana Garu and Dr. C. Govardhan and Kishan, they helped me. We used to sit up to 9 in the night and to finalize the proposal, what we have to present in the before the committee. So really, all the, I don't want to name, everybody helped me in all respects. And also I thank my research scholars who have taken up this initiation with the spirit given by Professor B. Shankar, and they could complete this arrangement within a short span. I thank Professor I.S. Shivakumara Garu, who readily accepted to come and give a talk on fluid dynamics, and I really thank Professor Srinath, who accepted, and because of some constraints he could not, he said that I may not be able to possible. So once again, because the affection was what he is having, he once again made mind to come and give a lecture here. And also I would like to thank Srivastava, who is going to come this afternoon, Dr. Srivastava, scientist. He happens to be from the Department of Mathematics. He did his PhD under Professor Samba Shivarao in fluid dynamics. So I would like to thank. And further, I will be available here in Hyderabad only. I am not going to leave Hyderabad. And because I have to complete the 3 students PhD work, and I am at your department's disposal. Whenever you feel to contact me, you give me a phone call. I will be here within 20 minutes or 25 minutes, because I stay here open. And I don't want to, because giving now eminent personalities are going to give some concepts of fluid dynamics and how it can be solved, models, and it can be solved. All these things are there. So I have come prepared with the big it is in my pocket. But when I have come here, so everything that I failed to take it out, it is still now. Because I thought of giving the history of fluid mechanics. When it started actually, it is right from Archimedes onwards that is where useful has come into existence. Yes. So therefore, there's a lot of things to be discussed, because basically we must know the history of the fluid mechanics and start with the fluid mechanics. So it is 350 BC history is there for fluid mechanics. So we are going to listen, and I would like to welcome all participants. We are going to have a hectic schedule. This is of useful nature, and my request, those who are pursuing PhD in fluid dynamics with using finite difference and finite element, my students they did only one-dimensional solving one-dimensional using finite element method. So my suggestion is to go for 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional, several ways. So I'm concentrating only on 2-dimensional. And so I would like to thank once again the organizing committee and head for giving me this opportunity. And also I thank all my retired teachers right from school level to college level, especially my supervisor Guruji, Professor Vishweshwara Garu, and also equally helped me in completing Professor N.L. Mohan. I would like to take this opportunity, and also Professor Govardhan who cooperated me in completing my thesis. And once again, I thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I thank you, Vice Chancellor Garu, for coming at this occasion. I thank Principal and other my colleagues. I thank one and all, and I thank all my non-teaching staff members who cooperated all these things. Without them, I would have not completed my job successfully. I thank one and all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anand. As principal of this college, I'm once again thanking you for your offer of your services. And you said you are available within 25 minutes. Okay, I'll remember this, and for the sake of our students, we'll definitely make use of your services. Now, before I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor to release the CD, now I'm expecting Dr. Govardhan to brief about the CD which you are going to be released.
We have prepared a CD which contains lots of material pertaining to CSR and GATE examinations. You can make use of that particular material in preparing for those examinations. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor to release those CDs that contains material on algebra, linear algebra, real analysis, complex analysis, integral equations, calculus of variations, partial differential equations, almost all the areas which are covered in the CSR examinations. That contains lots of material in the form of problem books pertaining to all these areas. You can make use of that one, great use of that. And CDs are available at least with me. Whoever is interested in preparing for those examinations, they can approach me and they can avail those CDs. And now I request Honorable Vice Chancellor to release that particular CD. Free of cost only. Enthusiasm is needed.
Now I request for Honorable Chief Guest, Professor S. Anand Garu, to address the gathering.
Sir, Principal, University College of Science, Shankar, Head of the Department, Dr. Anand Babu, today's important case, Dr. Maidati, Dr. Kishan, and distinguished invited speakers, senior professors, department, and my dear colleagues and students. First of all, I congratulate the department for organizing the seminar on mathematical modeling in fluid mechanics in honor of Dr. Anand Babu, a teacher who is retiring from this college department. So this is a very good tradition, honoring a teacher by conducting a one-day seminar and doing a big farewell on superannuation. And I think this tradition will continue, and all the departments in our university should practice this tradition, because when after serving 30 or 32 years in university, and everybody deserves this type of honor from the department, not from the college. No, it is department should recognize their services. Anand Babu, my good friend. I think when I was the director of PG admissions, without Anand Babu, there is no admissions in sciences. So he used to come, and because he is there, we are sure that there is no mistakes in the admission process. So we used to call him. Sometimes he used to say, "Sir, I am busy, I cannot come." But personally, myself and Pratap Reddy used to request him, "Anand Babu, you should come, and if you have any other work, you can do assign others, or 1 or 2 hours you can take a break according to your leisure. But you have to come and do this job." And he used to oblige us, and I think he was continuing. Maybe even now also. When I was principal in our college also, I used to see him in same capacity. That shows his commitment to the job, and it also because everybody because admission process is very, very important in Usmania University, very troublesome, very painful also sometimes, unless you are very careful. So we never had any problem. People like Anand Babu. I need not talk about his merit in this department. I think he is very a good teacher, good researcher. The department knows more than me. The good traditions of the department helps, because now the CD which we have released, this also indicates to how the teachers are committed in this department to help the students. Recently I visited this department, and every class full 100% attendance I was able to see when I was going around this department. So that shows the commitment of the students who joined this department and the commitment of the teachers, because attendance reflects is a mutual, because teachers and students both are interested, both are serious, then on the classes will go regularly and the students will attend. And as far as this merit of this department, again reflected by the recent selections of the government junior college lecturers, so that all the 9 net qualified students or JRF who got selected in the government degree college selection, that is the double selection than the university selection. So everybody knew. That shows we are really losing. I think when the opportunity comes in Usmania University, I think please come and join the university when regular interviews takes place. We don't want to lose the good students, merit teachers. As with the head of the department mentioned, I think I am committed for the recruitment this year. And before the academic year starts, though there are difficulties, but definitely I will complete the recruitment process, and I will give definitely more than 200 teachers to the university. And not only our recruitment, university lecturers, I think this batch or another, these 2-3 years batch students are very lucky, because the government is also committed to fill most of the available vacancies, and they are also creating more and more vacancies and advertising all the recruitment process. I think you have many opportunities. The only thing is your sincere efforts should be there, and I need not mention their efforts or their sincerity in the Department of Mathematics, because they have already proven. I think by the end of second year, I think all these students, whether in one job or other job, you will be placed at actually as of today, there is a depth of mathematics people. If you are good, I think people will come and take their home and give a job. Like that, even Dr. Anand Babu also, I think he is going to become much busier than what is the department if he is really interested to work, because nobody will leave him. I think he might have got already half a dozen offers to take him, because he is very sincere and very hardworking and competent teacher. Nobody wanted to leave. I don't know. The university also should make use of his services in the department before he slips away from the department. Thank you very much for inviting me, especially to share and talk few words on this occasion of superannuation of Dr. Anand Babu.
Thank you, sir. Three candidates, Srinivas Reddy, Arun Kumar, and Lalita, who got the selection as lecturers, please come forward and get. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Mr. Satyanarayana, Chief Guest of this inaugural function, Dr. Shankar, Head Department of Mathematics, Dr. Anand Babu, Chairman, Board of Studies in Computer Science, till today's evening, Mathematics, Professor Moizuddin, Chairperson, Board of Studies in Computer Science, Dr. Kishan, Organizing Secretary of this program, guests to today's program, Professor Srinath Garu, Professor Sukumar Garu, my former colleagues, Professor Narasimha Reddy, Professor Gopal Reddy, Professor Ramurthy, and Faculty of Mathematics, business scholars, students, and ladies and gentlemen. See, honoring a teacher is a different issue, and at the same time, you are converting this felicitation or honoring function into some useful occasion. You are conducting a program where you are simultaneously doing both the things. You are honoring a teacher, senior teacher, and at the same time you are benefiting the students and scholars by arranging some good lectures by eminent experts in the respective field. So I wish it should be a tradition. Even I always try to suggest the students during the freshers parties and farewell parties also, instead of praising one another, you have such lectures so that you will be benefited like anything, and you will get motivated by the guest lectures and presence of guest speakers amongst us. So, with regard to Anand Babu, he is my old friend since long and very soft spoken. Appears very mild but very firm in his efforts. He has contributed to the mathematics like anything, and producing about 10 PhDs. It's not a simple thing, and 3 more are going to be awarded PhD degrees under his supervision, and he has already expressed his readiness to serve the university in any capacity demanded by the university. So I thank for that. Thank Professor Anand Babu for that, and I wish Professor Anand Babu a happy and prosperous superannuated life, and I wish all the best the workshop mathematical modeling in fluid mechanics, and lastly I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity to speak. Thank you one and all. Now, I request Dr. M. Channakrishna Reddy to propose vote of thanks. Channa wait. Yeah. Memento presentation by Organizing Secretary Dr. Kishan.
Now the memento presentations. So, guests, I request Professor P. Shankar to present a memento to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, to Professor S. Satyanarayana. Please accept his small participation from our department. Now I request Professor Moizuddin Garu to present a memento to our chairperson of this function, Professor M. Satyanarayana Garu.
Presentation is only for guests. I am not a guest.
Thank you, sir, for accepting our memento. Good morning to all. On behalf of this one-day seminar in mathematical modeling, fluid mechanics, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Satyanarayana Garu, Professor Madhi Satyanarayana Garu, Professor P. Shankar, Head Department of Mathematics, and distinguished guests. On behalf of mathematics and this organizing committee, the one-day seminar, I thank to Professor S. Satyanarayana Garu, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, for accepting our invitation to be with us this morning. Once again, I thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation. We thank our beloved principal, Professor Madhi Satyanarayana Garu, for accepting our request to be chair this one-day seminar. We thank Professor L. Anand Babu Garu, on whose superannuation this seminar is modeled as mathematical modeling in fluid mechanics. Sir, I thank you, sir. Our thanks due to Professor Mrs. L. Anand Babu Garu for coming to this one-day seminar. I thank Professor P. Shankar, Head Department of Mathematics, and Professor Moizuddin and Professor Govardhan Garu, our distinguished guest, Professor K. Narasimha Garu, Professor T. Ramurthy Garu, and our main program distinguished guests, Professor Srinath, Professor Shivakumara, and distinguished guests and delegates, and thanks to our thanks due to our organizing committee, particularly Dr. N. Kishan and Anand Babu students, Raj Reddy and his team, and our thanks finally, I thank one and all for making this one-day seminar inaugural function grand success. Thank you. We arranged tea. Please accept our tea, small tea, which is adjacent to this hall.
So all of you are aware that after inaugural session, today we are going to start that is invited lecture by Professor I.S. Shivakumara. It is a great pleasure to me introduce him here. I request Shivakumara sir, please come on to the dais. I request our beloved teacher Anand Babu sir, please come on to the dais and chair the session. So I want to give a brief detail about the I. Shivakumara. He is a very distinguished person. If you want to read out complete his brief biodata, it will take nearly 30 minutes. With your permission, I will go through very important points of this biodata. Sir, he is a professor of mathematics and coordinator for UGC and CASH program. And he is he born in the year of 1957 at the village Tumkur Taluka, Inapura village, Karnataka state. His education qualifications, he did a bachelor graduation in 1977. He completed his post-graduation in 1979. He completed his MPhil, Bangalore University in 1982. He completed PhD, Bangalore University in 1986. His specialization area is fluid mechanics and magnetodynamics. His teaching experience, he has joined in the teaching field in the 1986 onwards itself. So, from 1986 to up to 2010, he completed 13 PhDs in different fields in fluid mechanics, viscofluids, elasticity, magneto-hydrodynamics, like that. He has chosen number of fields. He has already completed 13 PhDs under him, and 7 PhDs they are doing, and another MPhil, 9 students he guided for MPhil. And he is a bright student. During the period of his education, he got many awards, state awards as well as national awards from the childhood to up to that is post graduation. And administrative experience, he was the board of study chairman during the period of 2007 to 2009. He was the coordinator for UGC CASH program from Bangalore University 2003 onwards. He was the director for Tumkur